Godzilla Raids Again is the film that started the tradition of Godzilla clashing with a mighty foe. The film begins with two pilots trying to find schools of fish for their cannery company, then suddenly, one of their planes starts to malfunction and he's forced to land. On the island, he discovers Godzilla in a heated battle with another monster. Later in the film, we learn that is Anguillus, an ancient rival to Godzilla. Two monsters caught in battle endlessly. Anguillus is a four-legged monster with a hard, spiky shell, very similar to the dinosaur known as Ankylosaurus, hence the similar names. For being smaller than Godzilla, he is a worthy and feisty foe to the Big G. Due to the fight, Godzilla finds his way on a warpath to Japan. Since military weapons can't harm Godzilla, they decide to try to lure him away from Japan. They realize he is attracted to lights. So all of Japan goes into a blackout, and they use plane flares to lure him away, till a completely silly and over-the-top accident forces a massive explosion in Japan. Let's just say somehow a prison break leads to a factory blowing up, leading Godzilla to continue on his path of chaos to Japan. When Godzilla reaches land, Anguillus appears. A fight ensues once again, and Anguillus is a worthy foe. And it actually is a pretty fun, decent kaiju battle. But it comes off very violent with thrashing and lashing all about. But of course, Godzilla, the bigger opponent, gets the upper hand, chopping down on his neck. Blood flowing everywhere, forcing Anguillus to retreat into the ocean. All while being set on fire by Godzilla's atomic breath. It's never declared if Anguillus dies or survives. But considering he is in sequels, I'm going to just make the check mark and just claim he survives. So that's up to debate, I guess. Fight about it. But here's the kicker. This part actually did surprise me. Because this was my first time, or not my first time, but I haven't seen it in years. So I must have forgot about this. Their final clash happens 30 minutes before the film ends, which again, surprised me. So, we're stuck watching characters that we're not really connected to try to figure out a way to stop Godzilla. Since his rampage is done and he's the victor, Godzilla heads back to his island, which has a mountain range coated in ice and snow. The character realizes that they can cover Godzilla in ice and basically freeze him to death by causing an avalanche onto him. The film ends with Godzilla fighting, screaming for survival while being buried in ice and snow. He will remain buried for some time as Toho discovers that they can make more monsters in solo films for Rodan and Mothra, which I'll cover another time because they're technically not Godzilla films, but they're technically canon. So, technicalities. But that it'll be some time before he clashes with another giant, hairy film icon.